Hello and welcome to Creating Cards with Alexandra. I'm Alexandra, an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And today we're going to make two different cards using this fun fold layout. Now, this is, right here I have the measurements for you. So I have taken a 5.5 by 8.5 card base. This is just our regular card base that we always use. And then I scored it at 2 1/8 and 4 1/4. Then I did burnish those. Okay, and then you will need some DSP. So this is really fun when you're using all of our beautiful DSP papers. So this is just an old paper pack that I've used just to make my sample. So then this piece here is 5 1/4 by 3, or I'm sorry, 3 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece here, and this is a 3 by 4. Now, this inside piece here is 6.5 by 4 1/4, and then I did score it in the half at 3 1/4. So let's go ahead and put this card together, make it just a little bit more sense. So let me put that right there. So the first card we're going to make, we're going to use kind of two different sets. I have the sketch butterflies, and we're going to use this little butterfly here. And then the DSP that I'm using is the Mediterranean Blooms paper pack. Now this is a gorgeous paper pack. I love the oranges and the lemons in here, but I also love the opposite side, which are these blues. Haven't seen these blues. They're just gorgeous, kind of tiled, inspired papers. All right. So what we need to do first is I have Balmy Blue, and this is our 8.5 by 5.5. And then I will score this at 2 1/8. And then the 4 1/4. Okay, so then this is what we have. And then I will fold it and burnish that. And then we flip this back. Go ahead and burnish that. Okay. And then we have this little piece here. This is the 6.5 by 4 1/4. And then I did score that at 3 1/4. That's the half side, half inch, or the half of the paper. Okay, and then this is for the inside. Since this is so dark, we need something to write on. Okay, so I'll put that in there right now. Okay, so what you're gonna do is I chose these two papers. Of course, this is the smaller one for this side. This will be opening up the opposite of what we normally do. This is more Asian style, like my daughter reads the anime books, and they read from back to front. So this is the little 3 by 4. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put that on. Just like that. And then this is my 3 by 5 1/4. And then this is going to go on here like so. And obviously, you're going to see some of this. So you only want to put adhesive down where that DSP is going to go. Okay, so I left about a 1/4 inch margin. And then go ahead and lay that down. And then the inside, same thing. So we're going to put this, kind of center it, but I'm going to put it more towards this side here. Okay, and then when you close this, that's what you have. Isn't that beautiful? Okay, so then we're going to decorate the front. You need some type of shape. So I have from the Deckled Circle dies, I use this little one right here. It's about the, I think this was the third from the smallest. And I am going to use Have a Lovely Day. And this is from the Charming Duck Pond stamp set. All right, and we are going to stamp that in Night of Navy. And I'm going to kind of put it off to the side because we're going to adhere the butterfly on here. And I took the sketch butterflies and I already stamped this butterfly in Balmy Blue and then die cut it out with the coordinating dies. So I'm going to add some dimensionals to this. Pop this circle up. Okay, lay that right about there. And then I'll put some dimensionals just on the ends, the wings here, because the body of the butterfly will lay on the circle. And then maybe we'll put some little dots. This is also from that sweet, this is Opal Rounds, but this is actually from the Mediterranean Blooms or the Citrus Blooms sweet. And then maybe I will put just these clear ones just to add a little bit of sparkle. And then maybe one right there. So that is our first card using that fun fold layout. Okay, let's go ahead and make the next one. So with that one, I have, this is a piece of gray granite. We're going to be using the Charming Duck Pond. Again, we're going to score at 2 1/8 and then 4 1/4. And we'll go ahead and burnish that again. And then I will bring in this piece I have not burnished yet. So this is the 4 1/4 by 6 1/2. And then, oh, I did score that one all right already. Silly me. Okay, so then I took this beautiful paper. And this is the paper that coordinates with that stamp set as well. No, here it is. This is beautiful paper. I love it. So that is the Lily Pond Lane 6x6 paper pack. Okay, and then so we'll put the little lily image on the front of that. And then I wanted to do something a little bit in the middle here of the card base. So this is the stamp set we'll be using, and it comes with these cattails. So I took the cattails, and this is gray granite, so I used the coordinating ink pad. I just wanted something a little bit to add some interest to the middle. So I just kind of put that on that seam right there. And of course the cattails on top. And then I took this wee little duck and I put the little ducky right there. Oh, he's so cute. Okay. And of course we will lay down this piece right here. Okay, and then I have this pattern here. I'm going to tell you a secret. When you open up this card, you're going to see the opposite side. So if it is something like this, you want to make sure you have it going correctly, because on the original that I did it upside down. So to take care of that, I just took another piece and I'm going to glue that right there, and then that will solve our problem. So, and you could do that too if you didn't like this pattern. You can just, once you have it on, just cut out another piece to cover that up. You could use just regular cardstock, but I used the same DSP that I had on the front already. So sometimes you make mistakes and you learn from them. Okay, so there we go. And then I took this, this is from Sentimental Park. This is the die. And I cut out a peach pie label. And then I took this sentiment here, "You make me happy," but I actually cut that in half because it's such a long sentiment. I want to be able to kind of move it around. So I cut it in half. And then I will take the pretty peacock, which coordinates as the background color of this DSP. And I'm going to put, "You make me happy. You make me happy." Then I'm just going to adhere this down. I'm not going to pop this label up. And then it pretty much goes tip to tip on this paper. And then I cut out these cattails from Old Olive, and it cuts out 2 of them. So I will just use a little bit of liquid glue, and I could have used my adhesive sheets, but I wanted to actually be able to kind of move these around once I placed it down. So just kind of put that there. And then the other one I want to put on top, but kind of offset. So hold on, let me put this more going that way. And then this one, just to kind of fill it out a little bit more. Okay, I got a lot of excess glue there. I'm not a good gluer. All right, so I'm going to place that on top just to hold it down. And if you did not know from this paper pack, it will cut out the dies that come with this. So this is the paper here. You can see I've cut out quite a little bit, but it cuts out the dies, cut out the little ducks, the cattails. So I've cut out this little duck, and we're going to pop this duck up. I absolutely adore this little set. It is so cute. And I did want to mention until the end of this month, so you only have, oh gosh, 3 days. There is 10% off all of the bundles, the stamp and die bundles. So if this is one that you've been looking at, this would be definitely a good time to buy it. Okay, so then that is that one right there. And then I'll put a little piece of white on that one as well. You don't have to, but there you go. All right, so with this layout, we made these 2 cute little cards. So I hope you enjoyed today, and I hope that you take some time to maybe even try this layout yourself. It really is fun, and it uses such beautiful DSPs that we have that you can mix and match. So I will list everything that I used in the description below, and that'll shoot you straight over to my shopping page. Again, the bundles right now, the Stamp and Die bundles are 10% off through the end of July 2024. And also, if you don't have the Stamp and Cut machine, those are 10% off as well. So a wonderful time to go ahead and purchase those. So again, thank you so much. Follow me on Facebook and have a joyful day. Bye-bye.